Good morning, everyone. Welcome into the Joyful Pause. How's everybody doing this morning? Welcome in. I hope everybody's feeling good this Monday morning and your Monday morning has been off to a great start. I'm just here this morning having a cup of tea. By the way, if you're looking for a great green tea, this one's excellent. It's a little pricey, but it's a great green tea. It's a roasted Japanese green tea if you guys are into green teas. So as you know, I love my coffee, but I'm trying to switch it up a little bit to feel a little bit better. Coffee sits a little heavier on my stomach. It keeps me full a lot longer, which is not a bad thing, but I think that it's probably because I loaded up with so much cream. So tea sits a little bit lighter on me. It helps me to move a little bit more efficiently throughout my morning. So I'm having tea this morning and not coffee. I'm honestly gonna try not to have coffee this week. So we'll see how that goes. I'll keep you guys posted. And I'm having my fruit. I'm having some cantaloupe, some kiwi, and a little watermelon, kind of light. I ate dinner a little bit earlier last night, so I did sleep a whole lot better. So that does make a really big difference. As I'm looking across my dining room table, I see this bottle of aspirin. This prescription baby aspirin is all it is, but I do have to take one of these every day to keep my stents clear for my arteries, because I do, as I stated before, I do have 2 stents as a result of that emergency surgery when I went into cardiac arrest and had the heart attack. So yes, I have 2 stents for the rest of life. So I have to care for those. Initially, I was on blood thinners for the first year and a half after the heart attack. I was on like really strong blood thinners. And I tell you, every time a fly landed on you, you'd have a huge bruise. So like when you're on blood thinners, you bruise so easily. Anyway, I was fortunately able to get off of those. The cardiologist took me off of the blood thinners. And so the former cardiologist did not put me on aspirin replacement when he took me off the blood thinners. He was more of a doctor that was sort of against prescription. So he didn't put me back on aspirin. However, my new cardiologist has put aspirin back into my profile because he says I need to be on aspirin for the rest of my life, that the other doctors should not have ever taken me off. So now I'm on this aspirin. It doesn't feel good to my stomach some days because it burns my stomach some days. Some days it doesn't, some days it does, but I'm trying to be proactive about what he's telling me to do. And I do know that the stents do need something to keep them clear as possible. But yeah, anyway, thought I'd take that while I'm staring across the table at that. But outside of that, I'm just journaling, reading my Bible this morning, and I have a couple of affirmation books that I also read daily. This one's called Jesus First for Women. It's very good. It just has like little affirmations for each day of the month. And it never dates itself because it doesn't have years. So it's just by the month. This is also another very good one. It's called Daily Light for Women. And again, it's not dated. It's just the days of the month, so you can recycle these every year. And sometimes I do. I don't get new ones every year because each year when I read them over, I read and I get something different from it each time I read it. So anyway, I'm doing that. I need to actually go to the store and pick up a couple of things. But we know how the grocery stores are on Mondays. The stuff in the grocery stores on Mondays kind of crappy, picked over. There's nothing there. So I might wait until Tuesday to do that. I really wanted to make some sort of a chicken casserole this week. But you know, the other day I was cleaning out the refrigerator and I was tossing out these red beans that I had made in the crock pot, because I make beans at least every other week. I make like beans in a crock pot, either pinto beans, red beans, black beans, kidney beans, soup beans. Like I do something like that at least every other week. I kind of alternate. But I was cleaning out the refrigerator the other day and I was getting ready to toss out Thursday's. I think I put those beans on Thursday. I was getting ready to toss the last of those out and I'm like, you know what? Maybe I better save these, because one I may not feel like cooking. I'll save these because I might be able to use these because I may not want to cook. So thank God I didn't throw those out, because I'm like thinking this morning, because I wanted to do that chicken pasta today, or chicken casserole, or shepherd's pie, or some substantial dish that's going to take me a couple of days to eat it, because I don't cook every day. I do not cook every day. I cook something that's going to last me for 2 or 3 days. That going in the kitchen cooking every single day, no, no, no. Those days are over for me. I do not cook every day. So yeah, when I cook, it's like spaghetti or pasta or a casserole. Funny story is that when the kids were younger, and talking about cooking bulk and leftovers. So when they would come in from school and they would smell spaghetti coming through the door, they would be like, "Oh, Mom, no, please, not spaghetti," because they knew if they smelled spaghetti, it was on. We were having spaghetti for 3 or 4 days. So even now, if I tell them that I'm cooking spaghetti, or they're visiting and they smell spaghetti, they're like, "Oh my God, no." But sometimes I have to say, if I tell them I'm cooking spaghetti now, and they live in other states right now, and if I say I'm cooking spaghetti now, they'll be like, "Wow, Mom, I really wish I had some of that right now." It's a funny story. But anyway, yeah, so I'm going to be recycling those beans tonight. Those beans with some rice and some crackers and a side salad with some cucumber and tomato or something on the side. I am so glad I didn't toss those out, because I do not feel like cooking and I don't have to think about it no more. So when I go to the store today, I'll find my rotisserie chicken, because that's a shortcut I use. I use rotisserie chickens and I shred it apart, and that's how I make my casserole or my pasta or whatever. It's a shortcut. But I'm probably going to put going to the store off, though, until Tuesday, because it's just crap in the store. That's just going to be some frustration and a waste of time. I'm not going to go in the store today. But anyway, just focusing kind of on the word grace today for my joyful pause. Grace. That grace is something that we don't deserve. So grace is just something that God grants us out of the goodness of his heart. You know, and grace is so profound and so big. It's such a big word. He just gives us that. That's something that he gives to us, you know, and we just have to ask for it. Not because we deserve it, because of the God that we serve. And that is what I'm focusing on today. Just the amazing, amazing gift from God. Just to be alive again, to have another chance to get it right out there today, to be a blessing and of encouragement to somebody else today, and just to soak in the beauty that's out there that a lot of us didn't get to see today. Anyway, guys, I'm going to check in with you guys on the next one. I'm going to finish up my Bible study and get out of here, push out of here. I was going to hang around and try to watch my soap opera, but that's another thing that I'm going to try to fix this week, because it's wasting a lot of my time. It comes on at a time that's kind of inconvenient for me. So I don't have a thingamajiggy that I can record it, but I got to get out of here and go do what I got to do. Can't hang around and watch for the soap opera. My mom used to have this saying when we used to watch TV. She used to have that saying. She used to call the TV the stupid box. And she would tell me, she's like, don't you know that those people already have their money made? She'd be like, those people have their money made. And you're sitting up here wasting your time and your day with the things that you need to do that are a priority, just sitting here watching the stupid box. So that is what's in my mind today from my mom. I'm gonna get out of here. I'm not gonna waste hours watching the stupid box, pushing my day further behind. I'm gonna get out here, go exercise, and do those things I gotta do. And I will see you guys on the next one. I love each and every one of you guys. Thanks for subscribing. Thank you for viewing. And keep encouraging me, okay? All right, until the next one. Bye.